I'll show you how it's done. Shazam!
Hi everybody, welcome back to Undeveloped, and here for another movie review for you tonight. We have Love Hurts by first-time director Jonathan Eusebio. The only thing I really know about him is that he was the stunt coordinator on a movie we saw, I think that was last year, The Fall Guy.
Yeah, I had a good time with that movie.
Yeah, that was good.
That movie was good. I mean, undervalued for what it was. It should have made a lot more. Should have more attention.
Yeah,
I thought it was a very solid action comedy. So Ke Huy Quan plays Marvin Gable. Marvin Gable is a realtor who receives an envelope from his ex, I guess, Rose, or someone he used to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, he has his past life where he pretty much was a assassin for his brother. You know, like a hitman.
Like John Wick, basically.
Like John Wick, basically, for his brother, who's a criminal underboss, who goes by Knuckles.
Yeah.
And yeah, so everything in his life as a realtor, that's all like his second chance, his escape from his brother's, circle, essentially. So essentially, the backstory was that Marvin and Rose was accused of stealing money from Knuckles, and the rule is if you steal from Knuckles, you're dead. So Knuckles hired Marvin to kill Rose, but because he was in love with her, he couldn't do it. Sent her on, so he pretended to kill her, sent her on the way. But now she's back, like, I want my life back, and also want to help you get your life back. So I want you to get back to who you are. Stop hiding. And that's essentially the premise. So basically, Marvin and Rose team up to clear everything and get her life back while confronting his past and confronting his brother.
And
once and for all.
And have a bunch of stooges try to kill them.
Of course,
the movie.
yeah, of course, because essentially what sets it off is that Knuckles gets wind that Rose is actually still alive, so he sends, and because he sent his brother to do the job, he sends a bunch of killers after Marvin to extract the truth from him, and of course he's gonna protect her, so it leads to a whole bunch of fights.
Yeah,
until Marvin works up his way to the boss. That's essentially what Love Hurts is.
Yep, that's basically the plot.
Yep. So Love Hurts. I mean, I liked it. It was.
Me too.
I think the reviews are real harsh on this.
Yeah, I can't believe it's this harsh.
Yeah, I think it's quite harsh. I mean, I liked the Stooges, especially Raven. I like the idea that he's this poet and he had a form of connection with, because Raven basically goes to Marvin's job to kill him or to extract information from him, and at least a fight would leave him unconscious, and then he gets found out by Marvin's assistant or employee, Ashley, who ends up finding Raven's
book of poetry,
and she's like in this crossroads of her life, but she's like, what am I doing? You know what I mean? This existential era of herself, and something about his poems about how he kills people kind of just really resonates with her, and they kind of form a connection. They kind of fall for each other. Yeah, no kissing though. Just I guess they didn't want to kiss in real life, but like they had a connection, and that carried on throughout the movie, as well as So I like that. I thought it was a very nice, neat aspect of the movie. I like Danny who was Knuckles. I thought he was a decent villain. I wish they had more screen time with Marvin, personally, to build them up, because this is two brothers. They're not just a villain. This is a family. So it's like, I would like actually a little more backstory.
That is I think that is the film's biggest weakness. It doesn't feel as personal as it should.
Yeah, exactly. This is a very personal story. Actually, it has similar symptoms of what Craven had. But Craven also was just a jumbled mess. Like, this movie really isn't jumbled. It's just lacking extra stuff.
Yeah, like this movie tells its story, and you understand everything that's happening. Yeah, like it's not telling 5 different stories at once.
Yeah, Craven had 5 good ideas that they just want to jumble, and just came a jumbled mess. But this movie, like, it just they actually was too singular. Actually needed some more to really, so you can really feel the passion between. Really feel like the stakes with Marvin and Knuckles. You know what I'm saying? The whole point of the movie is that you want to get people like amped. You know what I mean? You want to get people invested, really emotionally invested. Like, you want people to lose themselves for the amount of time you're going to be in this theater, to make it seem like you're in there forever going through this. And then when everything happens and then the climax happens, you get that relief. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's over. Okay. Oh, wow, what a journey. Like, you want to really rock people's worlds. You know what I mean? that's how, at least that's how I see movies. And if you don't really do that, that means your movie's kind of lag something. Because this is the movie that obviously should have done it. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's a personal story. But outside that, the action is awesome. Like I felt Ke Huy Quan is Marvel. I mean, he gives off. Honestly, I think he could be this generation's Jackie Chan. Because like from seeing him in this, and then seeing his performance in
Everything Everywhere All Once,
and also this even Loki, even though he wasn't really action there, but like just the overall vibe he gives off, like the happy attitude, and it comes out so genuine and natural. And then the way he fights, like that funny style he uses, environment reminds you of he could be the generation's Jackie Chan for sure.
Yeah, he definitely could.
And Marshawn Lynch was pretty funny in this because he mind you, he's not a real actor. He's a football player who's kind of branching off into acting.
Yeah, and I didn't even realize that he was. I assumed he was just an actor.
No, he
looked very natural.
Saying that in the theater, like me and Mike was saying, like Marshawn is a known football star. He's retired now, but he was a football legend.
Okay, I didn't catch that in the theater then. Yeah,
he's a football legend. But I think he's doing a little more acting now. I don't know if he's in a lot of stuff, but he has like more cameo and stuff like that. I think this is probably one of his first few serious roles. But yeah, I thought he did well. I thought him and the other guy was pretty funny together.
Yeah, they had good chemistry.
Yeah, it worked. You know.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I'm thinking about it, I think this movie would benefit from more backflash scenes being inserted into it. And
I'm usually very against that, but this movie could definitely use it for sure.
Yeah, I think it would just work here. I feel like it'd just make everything feel. It would give more excuses to have Marvin and Knuckles be with each other a lot more. So it. Because again, that is like one of the biggest patches in the movie is that they spend like one scene together.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm like, because there's so much build up there. So it's like it just felt unsatisfying. It just wasn't satisfying. You know. Also, I like the scene with Knuckles and Sean Astin's character.
Oh, that was good.
Because Sean Astin is essentially Marvin's key for a new life. He gave him this key for a whole new life, like getting him a job, finding him in a broken state, and building him up. So he became like a surrogate brother, and he mentioned the word brother to Knuckles, which of course, and the way Cliff also like Sean Astin's character knew his fate too. So it's kind of like so everything the way that scene was pulled together was like it was like tragically beautiful in a way, you know what I mean, and poetic. You know what I'm saying?
Tragically beautiful, just like how Knuckles used that boba, used the straw from his boba to murder him.
Put in his eye.
Yeah, as silly as that is, I do like the running gag that Knuckles really loves boba. Like he's this big crime boss, but he has a soft spot for boba tea. I actually do kind of like that about him. I feel like
that's what makes characters like that like kind of fun to watch, and like you kind of humanize him in a way of giving it like taking some comedic edge off because he's a really intense, dangerous guy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, so you need something like that, especially if it's like more of a lighthearted kind of movie. You need that kind of that contrast, that counterbalance.
Yeah, honestly, I think that single act of just giving him that thing adds a lot of depth to him because I feel like without him, he's just kind of a flat character.
It's good writing. That takes some like you probably do exercises and the writing, like trying to go through each character, what each character likes and dislikes. Like I'm doing that now for writers group for my scripts, and I think this is definitely they probably did something similar to this with this because like that's something that you just wouldn't think about. You know what I mean? That's something you have to do real deep character work to really understand what these characters would do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this is obviously this script definitely had some kind of attention to it for sure.
Definitely.
Like this isn't poorly written. It just could have used more. That's my biggest problem with this movie.
And I completely agree. Like there's just not enough. Like there's a lot of good pieces here. It forms a decent enough movie, but you could have done a lot more with this.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But overall, I still say it's a fun time, and if you're looking for a fun, upbeat action movie this Valentine's Day weekend, I can't really say don't go with this. This is definitely a good option.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah, have fun. Enjoy Ke Huy Quan doing this thing. Enjoy the side characters being goofy and doing their stuff.
The side characters are some of the best parts. Like I love the individuals.
They're really good.
With the different side characters. Even with the lawyer played by Rhys Darby, Mustafa's character Raven, and André and Marshawn. Like this. Him interacting with these different guys. You know what I mean? I thought that was really fun.
Yeah, even Drew Scott randomly appearing in as the karate realtor, and immediately dying.
Yeah, and he honestly was kind of awesome too. The little time he was in.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. Honestly, it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. They were fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cool. I just want more. It's just a little unsatisfying because I just wanted more.
Yeah.
So that's
complete agreement.
Yeah. So this every step in a good direction. Just this could have used more. So my score for this movie, I'll say is about a 79.
I was thinking more like a 75. I think it's good, but it is just like a little far away from getting to be truly great. Yeah. But still a good time though. Yeah. Again, if you're, again, like I always recommend supporting local movie theater, and going to see Love Hurts is not a bad way to do that.
Absolutely. Yeah. So watch it. Support Ke Huy Quan because I'm loving what he's doing. I want to see him succeed more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And stay tuned for other reviews and other reactions. Hit the notification bell so you can see that. And tell us what you think about this movie. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Things whatever. I want to know your thoughts. We want to know your thoughts.
Yeah, but damn right we do.
Let's get some engagement here, guys. All right. So catch you guys in the next video. Peace.